Good morning, folks. Top left, you see a filament that had created a coronal cavity lift up and rip away. Won't be coming at Earth. We do have space weather, Earth weather, and a lot of top stories. So let's get started at spaceweathernews.com. We're checking out the last 24 hours on our star, and after that filament destabilization top left, a tiny bright area begins growing towards the center. That is a new sunspot group, although it is still small, just a few umbra at this point. Not much to be concerned of, but we'll keep watching. In 304 angstroms, you can see the brightness coming as well, in addition to that filament lifting away top left. Let's go now to the solar wind. You can see the coronal hole stream impacted Earth intensified to a peak overnight. We did get a couple of those geomagnetic storms, and we could see a reverberation today, but nothing major. Next coronal hole you see, top left there coming in. It still has a couple of days before its solar wind hits Earth, and until then we do expect another quick rise up for seismicity. But let's quickly go to weather now. We're going to be pulling earth.nullschool.net to see why it is so cold for those of you in the US and Canada. Not only is there a surface pressure system pulling air down from the Arctic, but we're going to show the jet stream, and then after that, the polar vortex for right now as well, and for the next couple of days. And you can see that whether it is a dip in the jet stream allowing the Arctic air to funnel down, or it being pushed by the polar vortex, that is why it is so cold in parts of the US and Canada today. Interesting exoplanet news. Not only have they found a companion for a known exoplanet about 100 light years away, but they've determined that the first discovered exoplanet is either rocky with a thin atmosphere or a water world under an ice shell. Interesting article here about the lambda cold dark matter model versus MOND, modified Newtonian dynamics. Now, while lambda cold dark matter has not exactly been having a lot of success this year, or any other time throughout history, this paper seems to show that MOND isn't going to do any better. And now our top story. Cosmic rays juicing up lightning. It's not something that should be new to this community, but we haven't really had a mechanism or been able to watch it happen in real time. Here, the electric field around thunderstorms spikes or changes dramatically every time there is a count rate change in cosmic rays. Turns out, there is an electric field layer that charges up in the atmosphere. Folks, we greatly appreciate your support. Coming up at the end, we've got wind maps, shots of our star, and a number of ways for you to get involved. We'll do this all again tomorrow, right here, but right now it's 5:45 a.m. in the new Valley of the Sun. Eyes open, no fear. Be safe, everyone.